Everybody, Coach Brew here. We are at Dunkin Donuts in Acton. We're at the wicked Dunkin Donuts in Acton, Mass, right near Brockton, and parked the car in the yard. That's my best Boston accent. It was horrible. But anyway, we are very near Dunkin Donuts headquarters, which is located in Canton, Massachusetts. And notice I said Dunkin Donuts. I didn't say Dunks or Dunkin, which is sort of the rebrand that they have going on. It just says Dunkin, Dunkin. Anyway, I've waited a couple of days. Hang on. I've waited a couple of days to do this review. And the reason I've done that is I want to give it an objective, unbiased, or at least as objective and unbiased a review as I can. So I needed to be in the right headspace to do that. And clearly, last couple of days, hopped up on Starbucks, the original pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. I couldn't be objective about Dunkin'. So what I've done is I've got 3 Dunkin' items for you today. One is their copycat bootleg. This is me being objective. Their copycat bootleg rip-off duplicate carbon copy cut and paste imitation pumpkin spice latte, which can we zoom in on the look at that. There's no leaf, there's no little heart in the foam. It's efficiency coffee, but it's like a foofy drink. So we're gonna taste it, we're gonna rate it and review it, then we're gonna do the iced pumpkin spice latte and try that as well. And then we'll go with the Dunkin Donuts signature item. Ready? Okay. Hang on. I'm struggling to taste any actual coffee. The pumpkin flavoring has and I cleansed my palate before I did this. I had lemon sorbet and everything. But the pumpkin flavoring has like a taste of furniture polish or some sort of household cleanser. I'm not making this up. You know me. There's integrity to my system here. I am not prone to hyperbole, but it tastes like some sort of household cleanser. And it's very sweet, yet there's like at the tail end of it, when it hits the roof of your mouth, it's kind of bitter. I can't explain it. It's nothing like a real pumpkin spice latte. I actually think they just call it a pumpkin latte because they can't call it pumpkin spice. So I'm gonna say this is a 2.3. And here's why. This is a big part of the reason why, is they've copied Starbucks. They say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Plagiarism, it's the same thing. It's not sincere. It's not flattery. It's not anything. What it is disingenuous. You've lost your core identity when you resort to gimmicks like this, copying the competition. So I'm embarrassed for Dunkin Donuts, not Dunkins or Dunks, Dunkin Donuts, for doing this, because, fun fact, what they've also done, besides copying the pumpkin spice latte, here's what else they've copied from Starbucks, because they felt, and this is kind of the marketing lesson part of this review, they felt threatened by the competition. They copied their rewards program. They didn't have one before Starbucks did. They copied the Starbucks card. There's a Dunkin card. Notice I didn't say donut card or Dunkin Donuts card. Say Dunkin card. They copied the Starbucks app. Basic white chick alert. Can you pan over to capture a view of the basic white chick? It's a blue-collar basic white chick outside of Boston who's not going to Starbucks. So they copied the app, they copied the rewards, they copied the card. They also copied the sweet drinks, the Frappuccino. They came out with a Dunkachino. Oh boy, that's real original. What should we call the bootleg copy of the Starbucks Frappuccino? They're sitting around in a meeting, and they're like, oh, I know, we'll call it the Dunkachino. Copied that. They copied espresso drinks. They've kind of copied everything, yet their competitive advantage is in something that's really what they became an iconic brand for, and that is their donut. So with that in mind, we're going to review, a pumpkin donut. How original. We'll do pumpkin because it's fall, but we're going to review a pumpkin donut. This is like the antithesis of their pumpkin latte, because you can't call it a pumpkin spice latte. This is actually really good, and here's why. This is within their lane. I'll finish it later. Dunkin Donuts is known for one thing, and it ain't coffee. They're known for their donuts. It's an iconic American brand, just like, I don't know, Ford, Harley Davidson, Dunkin Donuts. It's an iconic brand. Levi's, iconic brand known for their donuts. So instead of copying Starbucks, why not just plant your flag in the ground and say, we're going to be known for donuts. We do that better than Starbucks. And if you've ever had a Starbucks donut, you know what I'm talking about. It tastes like a frosted sponge with a hole in the middle of it. It's not good. Dunkin Donuts makes an awesome donut that tastes like a donut with a hint of actual pumpkin in it. It's not overwhelming. It's the same glaze you get on the regular glazed or regular cake donut. It's phenomenal. I give it a 9.2 for originality, staying in their lane, and not copying something else. You're a donut company. Know who you are and dominate that category. So the message for you, if you're a business owner or leader listening to this, is know who you are, what's your core identity, stay in that lane and dominate that space. Dunkin Donuts is known for donuts. They've lost their identity, they've lost their way, and frankly, I find it kind of sad. We'll have a quick moment of silence for them. Okay, now review number 3. We're gonna try their iced pumpkin iced latte, because we can't call it a pumpkin spice latte. And if I were a basic white chick, I would use the straw so I don't mess up my lipstick all over the cup, right? My daughter's filming this, right, Meredith?
Yeah.
That's very basic of me. All right, the bottom of the glass, pure sugar. Top of the cup, pure coffee. Try and take it from the middle. Pure pumpkin. Mix it up. It's okay, it tastes nothing like the hot version of the drink. Nothing like it. It also doesn't taste like pumpkin or cinnamon or nutmeg or allspice or any of the spices that make pumpkin spice. Frankly, I don't know what it tastes like. If I didn't watch the woman make it, I would think she just gave me an iced coffee. That's how light on the flavoring it is. So I can't really give it a decent rating. It's probably like a 1.5. Is it supposed to be a pumpkin spice drink? It's just an iced coffee. If I were rating iced coffee and doing iced coffee reviews, it'd probably be like an 8.8, but I can't do that because we're doing pumpkin spice everything. So that's the review. Here's the lesson. Stay in your lane, whatever you're doing. I hope Dunkin, if you're watching this at Dunkin Corporate, which I know you are, find a way to get back to your core competency. It's made you wildly successful and wildly rich, I imagine. And bring back Fred, the Time to Make the Donuts guy, the baker. That was an awesome campaign. Don't try and compete against Starbucks. Be yourself. My advice to everyone out there is, instead of trying to be the best or the next, be the only. Create a category of one for yourself with whatever you're doing and dominate that space, because it's a space you can own. You don't have to compete, you just create. That's a review. Thank you.